What's the wave? It's the Kraze. What's the wave? What's the wave? It's the Kraze show. What's the wave though? It's the Kraze show. What's the wave? What's the wave? It's the Kraze show. What's the wave? It's the Kraze. What's the wave? What's the wave? It's the Kraze show. You know exactly what it is when you play it down. Miss Kraze got them going crazy. It's the Kraze show.
Back down to another episode of the Kraze Show. We're back. I'm your host, Miss Kraze, and I got my DJ Chris rocking out with me. TMP in the building.
What up, family? What's going on?
What up, y'all?
Sponsor in the back with me. One of the Kraze Show sponsors, my sister Tamika. She's in the house with us, guys. And I brought my homies back, both of them.
Yes.
These brothers has already blessed this platform, but they decided to come back as we had some technical difficulties with their shows, which it was just so heartbreaking. These boys had some amazing interviews. I was fucking mad as hell. But everything happens for a reason. These guys came back. Mr. Cliffnote is in the building.
Yes.
Y'all show him some love.
No doubt.
Appreciate y'all. Thank you, Faygo.
No doubt.
Mr. Jump Shots and calling out of himself, Faygo Red came back, guys. So,
Yeah. Shout out to the pandemic.
Hey guys, thanks for coming back.
Okay.
Appreciate you having us.
Yeah. What's been going on?
I just like to say I would have came back whether you had technical difficulties or not. That's not the only reason I came back. I wanted to come back. Yeah, you know. I wish we would have had 2 episodes, but you know, we can have 1.5. But I would have came back.
Okay, good.
Anytime.
Fun. Yeah.
Alright, what you guys been doing since the last visit? Let me ask what I wanted to ask you guys. Have you guys did any virtual stuff yet, like stand-up comedy? Because that's what's happening after the pandemic.
I did like maybe twice, and I ain't really like it. Waiting for them laughing emojis to pop up rather than hearing the audience.
Yeah, you do gotta wait for those. So I did it early in the game. You probably did it early in the beginning of the pandemic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
right
saying?
in the beginning.
Okay.
So we did it. I did it early in the pandemic, and just like him. I mean, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like if somebody really wanted me to do it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't looking for the virtual shows. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you would have had to seek me out.
How do you stay busy through this pandemic on the comedian side of the game? I know you guys do other things.
Okay. As a stand-up comedian, you know what I'm saying? It's we are so many things. We're not just on stage doing stand-up comedy. You know what I mean? We write movies, we do television shows, we do sketches, we do brands. We can figure out. We can do commercials. We can think of clever shit. Like it's everything. You know what I mean? So one thing I picked up during the pandemic was video editing.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
From scratch.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And through YouTube, really. You know what I mean? YouTube University. That shit is legit.
Wow.
YouTube University is legit. Yeah.
And you've been doing what, Cliff?
Animation. And also me and Faygo have been like working on this movie together.
Right.
Okay.
Me, Faygo, my man's Fat Father, and my homeboy Joseph Petrus. He directs most of my videos. Yeah, it's
y'all been hiding that from me. I done seen both of y'all, but you said we talked about it.
We talked about this in the last interview.
Yeah. Okay. I'll have to rewind.
But it's one of them things, though. Trust me, you're not gonna feel cheated. Like even if we did keep it a secret from you, as long as you get to see it, you won't feel cheated. Yeah. Because we putting everything into it.
Have you started shooting it yet, or you still in the writing process?
No, we've been doing a lot of writing. That's what we've been doing during this pandemic.
Right.
I bet it's fun.
Like nurturing.
Oh man, it's hilarious. I was just reading over some of the script yesterday, and I'm like, man, this is gonna kill him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Y'all give us a hint? Like, what is it about? Like nothing?
Well, it's called Aired Out. You know, it's kind of like my 8 Mile, but like 8 Mile wasn't really his life for real, but an exaggerated version of it. That's what this is to my life, Aired Out. I have a store called Aired Out Customs, and it's basically me and his character's name is Slick. My character's name is Chris, his character's name is Slick.
Okay.
And we both grew up together. One wound up getting a store doing airbrushing, the other one was in the streets doing dumb stuff. And his street stuff catches up with me. He always involved me in this stuff, and then it winds up being a crazy situation that I don't want to necessarily give away.
Okay, that sounds funny.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Funny.
hilarious.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Look,
fun.
my mother on my live talking about, did you eat something? No, I didn't, Mama. I'm still hungry.
Sorry, she didn't feed her baby.
Right, not on live, Mama. Mama, let me do my thing. 40 years old, she always talking about, did you eat something? Nah.
Damn right.
Because I popped up on my mama and she had some pig feet. You know I don't eat that. My grandmama over there too. They over there fucking them pig feet up. They ain't think nobody was gonna sneak up on y'all. You ain't supposed to be feeding my grandmama pig feet. You know the game. You heard what the doctor said.
Not the pig feet.
Sneaking her some pig feet. My grandma was flipping them bitches over and about. She need to put them in the oil. She ain't even got them in the oil. They getting dry. Grandma, you ain't supposed to be occupied with pig feet.
Baby, you a fool.
No, my grandmama, she know damn better. Talking about some pig feet. She done got comfortable and shit.
I love it, I love it, I love it. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what else popping with you guys? Now, I wanted to talk to you about the music.
Yeah, I still been recording.
Oh, hold on, I'm sorry, Cliff, not to cut you off. Guys, Cliff, because we didn't get the other footage, Cliff was the first guest to come on the show with gifts, okay?
Yeah.
Damn, that's sweet.
He gave me his
I said,
bag.
wait a minute.
Out of his drawstring bag. with all his
I got them for
art on it.
sale. You know what I'm saying? I had to give them to the host of the show. I got the new comic book.
This dope comic book, like guys, listen.
Do it come with a bundle?
This comes with a song.
Yeah, I got bundles.
If y'all not on Clip, you can listen to this song and follow the whole story right through the comic book by turning the page. This is something never done before.
Right.
Yes.
I gotta show y'all this, okay?
That's sweet. And he's a character. That's him right there.
That's Clip on this.
Dude, every time and it's so crazy, every time I see him, I can't see him as a regular human. I see him as a cartoon. I do. Just like that. Look, you remember that music video with that white dude?
No, who the hell?
Oh, take on me.
You remember that?
Take on me.
Oh, the pencil drawing.
Take on me.
Yeah, that's how every time
I didn't know what the
hell
hell he was saying.
I don't know what it. Right, I just remember that shit from Casey Kasem.
Oh man, the American break,
Yeah.
what was it called?
Man,
Top 10?
But every time
No, that was Dick Clark.
Oh,
Every time I see you,
Right.
dog, you just turn into a
Casey
cartoon
Kasem,
like
that's
that because
back
of the
in the
shit.
day.
He done drew himself 1,500 times.
Casey Kasem did Shaggy voice on Scooby-Doo. Did you know that?
I did not know.
That was
Casey
crazy. That was
Kasem?
Casey Kasem.
Yeah.
Yep, that was a little fun fact.
And he went to
Wow, you learn
Cass.
something every day.
I didn't know that. He went to
That
Cass?
nigga went to
Casey
Cass.
Kasem went to Cass?
Casey Kasem went to Cass.
Wow.
And
You guys did not know Casey
He's
Kasem went to
He's
Cass.
not white.
Yeah. He's Arabic.
Because I just found out.
Yeah.
Because I remember he was mad about the little drummer boy movie because you said it was racist. I'm like, why you give a fuck? Because he was Arabic.
He was Arabic, but they like, man, shut your ass up, because they African, so you shouldn't even be mad.
Right.
You think
No,
you
but in the
slick.
movie, the little drummer boy movie, they made them like Arabic terrorist looking cats.
Okay.
So-
Oh, we was mad on the terrorist tip.
Yeah.
Okay. As
I mean,
long
I
as
don't know.
As long as he wasn't mad on the historical tip, because
Oh yeah.
they done tried to slide their ass in there and get some of that African love when goddamn well it was black that made the pyramids. You know,
Well, you know what I wanted to ask
500
both
years
of you
ago.
guys
Not 1,000 years.
when y'all was here last time. That whole shebang by y'all being comedians, what happened to Monique, the equality stuff, what was your take on that? Like, did you...
Well, like shit, she had got
from her
paid.
perspective, yeah, did you feel like she
Did she
should've
win
got-
that lawsuit?
Nah, I never heard no ending story to that.
I think, I don't
I
know.
think
Did
she
she
might
win?
have settled recently or something.
recently.
I don't know.
Really?
See, me, I don't think I'm educated enough on
About
what
the
happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's diplomatic as hell.
I just don't know.
I wanted to know y'all take on it.
Shit.
She was
Okay.
saying that she
Well,
should have got more, just
based on my 8 people that's following me and this Remy, I guess I owe somebody some kind of wild ass shit that I know gonna fuck my career up. Okay. So yeah, I thought Monique was on some bullshit. First off, Netflix do what the fuck they want to do. Okay, I don't give a fuck if they racist or not. If them white folks don't want you on their shit, they want you on their shit. With all this internet on the flow, with all this, you know what I mean, from the ground up on the flow. You from the 90s. We from the 90s, from the 80s, you know what I'm saying?
Well, they wanted her on the show. They were just not willing to pay her.
She wasn't trying to get, she was trying to get some retirement money. She, you know what I mean? Because listen, listen, ain't no deserve. Ain't no deserve. Ain't no deserve. But it's somebody else's money and they don't give a fuck, And they don't have to give a fuck. It ain't no deserve. You don't deserve nobody else's money. It's all about what you can negotiate.
Yeah,
You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I got $1 billion, you randomly pop up, you the funniest nigga in Cleveland, you don't deserve my money. I might want the funniest nigga in Flint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How dare you deserve my money? Okay, so my thing is, you know, chill the fuck out. Okay, use some of this internet shit. Cat Williams and Mike Epps should have been a good enough example for you to get some of this underground money. Both of them niggas is extremely rich off of the low key.
Yeah.
Okay? Cat Williams, I feel the reason Cat Williams got all that flack and bullshit with the law enforcement is because he wasn't supposed to be up there with Dave Chappelle when Dave Chappelle was getting busy. Okay? I felt like they wanted Dave Chappelle to be up there by himself, but Cat Williams was so dope that he was able to go to these black cities and throw these big ass shows and get all of this motherfucking money on his own and just to him. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. And so they tried to fuck that up.
Yeah.
You know, I feel that. I fucked with Dave Chappelle because he was kicking ass too. And he didn't say shit about, like, it wasn't a rivalry. You know what I mean? But you know, sometimes when
Cat Williams said Dave Chappelle funnier than him.
okay, I feel it. You know, that's some dope shit coming from a dope nigga. Because Cat Williams is a dope nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And listen, when Dave Chappelle was becoming Dave Chappelle, Cat Williams was right there with him. All them specials was right there. Black America was split in half. You know what I mean? It was like Tupac and Biggie. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers wanted Dave Chappelle, and then there was a lot of niggas that was like, I can't think that hard. I just want some wild shit. You know?
I never really compared them. I just thought both of them was funny. Nah.
But if you think about it, them was the only two that we had that choice of at that point. So that's what I'm saying. You know, it wasn't saying that, you know, you put them two together, but them was the only two big ones.
Right.
You know, when Dave Chappelle was big before he did his shit or whatever.
Before the sitcom?
Before the sitcom,
sketch comedy show?
Right, because when the sketch comedy show came, we was ready for him. He wasn't a no-name nigga. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking Cat Williams had did the every day we hustling, like all that wild shit. You know what I'm saying? He was, you know, these niggas was huge.
Right.
But Cat Williams was getting his own money though. But no white man attached to it.
And then he snapped out. Didn't he go crazy for
No, they told you he did because wasn't no white man attached to his money. So they wanted you to stop fucking with him.
Well, he was doing some wild shit.
He was doing some wild shit, but everybody was.
Then he jumped on the kid.
Yeah.
The kid whooped his ass.
Kid whooped his ass.
He told the kid to chill out. The kid was like, nigga, I'm bigger than you.
And then when he was in Detroit, my man slapped him for talking about his cowboy.
He did slap him. But I mean, he thought he could say something. He like, nigga, I'm a celebrity. I roast niggas.
Right.
Why I can't say shit? Hey, why so many niggas I know knew the nigga that smacked him? So many niggas I knew was like, man, I knew that nigga. Yeah, you don't play that shit. That nigga and he picked the wrong nigga that night. And I was in there the very next night. For real. I was in there the very
black
next
dude
night.
in Detroit wearing cowboy boots, you just automatically know not to.
And a cowboy hat.
Yeah, you should just
But
know. He's with the shit.
No. So listen, this is what the night was. Nigga, that was the night that Cat Williams beat Steve Harvey, like, you remember when Steve...
On the comedy tip, I remember you
So
did.
when Steve Harvey and Cat Williams had the same show the same night, and Steve Harvey was in this bitch like, yeah, I'm about to do a regular show, and Cat Williams hopped on the radio like, nah, nigga, this is a competition. Nigga, I'm here to destroy you.
Right.
You feel me?
Wow.
And then Steve Harvey went on stage, did his thing, and then Cat Williams came behind him and then murdered him, basically because he was able to go behind him and did some extra shit, so he fucking ultra destroyed the nigga. So that high, he took to the Cutters. It was Cutters.
Oh, he was at Cutters?
He was at Cutters.
Oh, he did Eastern Market?
Yeah. So it was that high from that show. So it was a New Year's Eve show, nigga.
I thought he was at the casino.
No, nigga. It was I don't know. It was at somewhere. I don't know where it was at.
Yeah,
I don't know. No. When he got
thought he got slapped at the casino.
No, he got slapped at Cutters.
Oh,
nigga.
okay.
Yeah, I was there the next day. I was there the day after, legit.
Damn.
Yeah. That was amazing.
What do you guys think is different about comedy when Eddie and Richard that is not in the comedy today? Well, like, what's the difference?
How many people that's trying to do comedy?
Yeah,
Really?
it wasn't as common.
The
back
abundance.
Yeah, because back then when it was Eddie, it was only Eddie. You know what I'm
Yeah, it
saying?
wasn't
You
a
really
whole bunch
had
of
no
people.
other black comedians that was on
Doing-
nowhere near that
Right.
level of doing
Right,
it.
right.
And everybody sound like Eddie or
Tried to anyway.
Richard. You know what I mean? So you know, you get a few people that's so artistic, they got their own styles.
Yeah.
But sounding like Richard Pryor, sounding like Eddie has become such a norm that we accept it. But it's cool though, because stand-up comedy, you have to be funny. So it's like, okay, you sound like Eddie, you sound like Richard, but what the fuck are you saying? So we've accepted the style, but it's like we still hold them accountable for the funny.
Yeah.
So that's how out cold stand-up comedy is.
Yeah.
Right.
But those ones that step outside of the Richard Pryor, Eddie style, not saying, you know, because you can be dope inside Richard Pryor, Eddie style.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like when I get busy, I'm inside their styles. You know what I mean? Just like Nas or Rakim. You know what I mean? That's what it is. But, you know, when you get those Tracy Morgans,
Yeah.
you know, the E40 type niggas.
Right.
Tracy Morgan is an
he got
E40
his
type
own.
nigga. They both Scorpios.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got his own style.
They got their
for
own
sure.
style. You get you a Tracy Morgan nigga.
Cat Williams got his own style.
Cat Williams, he got his own style.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You get them out there and they just totally fresh and original, like Sean Kemp.
I think Dave Chappelle got his own style.
He got his own style, but shout out to damn, what's that nigga name?
Y'all ain't said nothing about the female comedian. Y'all just talking about all the guys.
Shout out to some more.
I'm just piggybacking off of what he's saying. You
Yeah.
know, so
No.
Faygo's a show and it's not me. No, I'm just
Right.
talking shit.
No, shout out.
The female comedian's
No,
funnier than
no,
y'all.
No.
Funnier?
Ain't nobody funnier than Roseanne.
Roseanne cold. No, Roseanne cold. That ain't no joke.
Did she say some racist shit? though?
Roseanne a G.
Chelsea Ann would be funny
did,
as
she
hell
did.
too, though.
Nigga, Roseanne a G.
Roseanne
I don't
funny.
know. I
Roseanne
think
is
y'all was saying
motherfucking
fuck
shit.
Roseanne for some reason.
Yeah,
really?
No, they
Yeah.
told me
Did
to
she
say
say
fuck
something?
Roseanne.
Who told me to say it?
Somebody did, but she be fucking young
Facebook
black
told you to
niggas.
say
Shut the
it.
fuck.
That don't mean nothing.
Fucking young
Yeah.
black.
That means what I've learned from having a white baby mama.
Oh,
That
yeah.
means nothing.
Shout out to this nigga. He knows he went to the struggle.
That means nothing. I had.
This nigga been used
Elaborate
before.
on that.
This
I'm
black
not
man
gonna
been
elaborate
used.
on that publicly, but I will say
Okay.
that
They done
means
used
nothing.
this black man. This nigga felt like nothing.
Wow.
This nigga in
Yeah,
the
fuck
streets.
Roseanne.
Yeah.
Say,
Yeah,
I'm
this
just
nigga
deflecting back
dirty.
to
How do
Roseanne.
you guys know each other?
So
What's
we
the
was
story?
doing a improv comedy. My man's was my Falat actually was
We was
doing.
about to do it.
He was about to do it, and we was doing these
Cold
rehearsals.
ass about to.
Yeah, it was a super about to. We was having rehearsals. It was about to go down.
Okay.
But eventually the rehearsals was kind of getting in the way of stuff that I needed to do, and I didn't really see anything coming from it. So what I did get out of it was meeting Faygo and telling him like, "Hey, dog, I'm working on this movie." Like, and at the same
No,
time,
nigga.
I was
The
trying to
movie-
get into comedy.
Yeah,
Well, no,
that movie late. That's
I
3 years.
You don't remember, but I told you about the movie from the beginning.
Oh,
We
you
just
did?
didn't really start working on
Okay.
it until later.
Okay, because I
But-
remember you jumped up and you was like, "Yo, I want to do stand-up comedy."
Right,
And I was
it was
like,
that
"All right,
too.
you come to the right guy."
Yeah, but see, that was the
I
reason.
love to break niggas in.
Yeah, that's what I was telling. That's how I know we talked
Break
about it
people
before
in.
too.
I don't even know
Yeah,
how to fuck that
pause.
sound.
Pause.
That
What's
yeah, that shit sounds crazy. That shit said, nigga said, I love to break niggas in. Shout out. God damn, shout out to the penal system. Oh, I fucked that up again too.
No, but no, the reason why I wanted to start, well, I already wanted to do comedy, but what made me kind of get into it seriously and go about it was because I wanted to cast a movie with all comedians.
Oh,
And I'm
wow.
like, it's not gonna be a way for me to do it and afford it unless I'm in the comedy world and I actually meet comedians willing
Yeah.
to do it.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
that's when I was like, you know,
Yeah.
where are all the comedy spots at?
Right.
And
that was-
Faygo pretty much put me here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you was out here doing
I was
a bunch
doing
of
it.
stuff.
Yeah, and I, you know, like I say, I like it or whatever. I like when when people want to do comedy or whatever. You know what I mean? And
And
then people want to
after
do
you
comedy.
finish this thing, we're gonna go to what, a 30-second break? Okay.
30-second, boy.
Yeah, I mean, 30 seconds.
Y'all nigga get a 15-minute break? Damn, give a nigga some time to do something. Then jump out 30 seconds. What you gotta do? Pee.
That's just
All right.
Fried no chicken in the back. We don't need 15 minutes.
Right. Yeah, but new comedians, I love when new comedians get in the game. I like putting them on the right track. I like that.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that.
He had a whole list of where everything was going on every day of the week, and I needed that. 'Cause I'm like,
Okay.
I like doing that because it's a lot. And when I came to the game, that shit was like Zelda. It was like motherfuckers ain't want to give you the game.
Right.
You had to strategically get it and figure it out, and that shit takes so many years away, and you know what I mean? You gotta get your confidence up, and motherfuckers don't want to tell you dope, and you don't really know why ain't nobody tell you dope, and then once you get time in the game, you like, oh yeah, because positive reinforcement give you so much,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That shit'll propel you so scandalous, and motherfuckers don't want to give you that positive reinforcement because it might propel you past them. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
it's correct. And what I learned, and a lot of it I learned from Faygo, was like, the comedy game is different from the music game, where you got music promoters who just want to see a dope show. So they gonna put Cash Doll and Cash Kid and the most popular artists, and
But
just
you know
be
that's
like,
the same as comedy too, though.
well,
But
what I was getting at was a lot of the times the comedy promoters are actual comedians.
Right.
So they're not putting people on the bill funnier than them.
We got a break, guys.
Though,
Y'all hold
too
that
much of the
note.
game.
Welcome back, guys. Cliff, let's talk about some music.
What up, though?
What's the single? What you pushing? Which one's the single?
Right now, the most recent single was "Gotta Get 'Em." That's the one with it. I just dropped a comic book with it. It's a video for it. That's pretty much the comic book, you know, and it pans through it. And it's a follow up to
The comic book again, y'all.
Yep. And it's the follow up to "Out of Control," which was the single before that. The stories all connect. So Path Notification, the whole project, well, volume 2 is gonna all be songs that connect with a comic book. So far I'm 2 books in. I'm planning to have 6 out. And once they're all out, I'm gonna re-release it as a graphic novel and a full project.
Oh,
That's dope, dog.
How did you come up with that idea, Cliff?
That's crazy,
how
though.
did your brain work to do something like this?
He's a
It was
genius.
definitely
Nigga's an alien.
appreciate it, man. It was a gradual thing that I just kept adding to. Like originally, like my last project, I released an album with the comic book, and people kept asking me like, so do the comic book connect with the album? I'm like, not really. Then I started thinking like maybe it should. So then I wrote a song that kind of, you know, went through whatever happened in the first comic book, and said I'm gonna follow that up with every song on the next project.
That is amazing.
Dog, how you just randomly just decide to write draw a comic book?
Well, I always
And it's
wanted
dope.
to do. Yeah, I've been wanting to do a comic book, and I'm gonna tell you what made me feel like I could do it was Professor Griff. I met Professor Griff.
Shout out to Professor Griff.
I met Professor Griff in like 2007, and I was working on the comic book with him, and we was talking like every couple days, and him giving me insight on what to do with the storyline. Then it turned to every couple weeks, still keeping up and doing everything, and I'm halfway through it. Then it turned to a couple months, and then after the second month and I hear from him, I hit him up. They're like, oh, you know, we gotta take sister. I'm not gonna say her name. We're like, we gotta take her out the book. You know, she no longer have nothing to do with it. And I'm like, well, damn, I'm halfway done now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta redo all of this. So we just kind of lost, you know, connection after that. And then, but it let me know that I could get my own book done.
Right.
So I started coming up with different ideas, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put this together.
Okay, do you do the book first, song first, then the book?
Well, that's what I'm doing now, is doing the song first and then doing the book to follow it up. But originally, what I did was I did the comic book, and then I wrote a song that kind of followed the comic book. Yep.
Amazing.
That's
And like,
dope.
so, guys, I have to reiterate because I keep forgetting that his last footage, we don't have that. He's the guy who painted this here on my wall. Okay?
Bye.
Cliffnote did this logo here, guys.
I didn't create the logo, but I did the artwork.
But
And it's
the friend of mine
crispy.
drew the picture and he did the artwork. He airbrushed it on his wall, so it's beautiful.
Appreciate
That's
it.
another passion you do.
Yeah, airbrushing is my main thing.
Send him letters, y'all. Let's keep him alive.
Yeah, follow my art page on Instagram, Mr. Cliffnote, MrCliffnote. And yeah, I'm coldest in the city with the airbrush.
Talk your shit.
Coldest in Michigan, actually.
Birthday in October. Ain't your birthday in October?
Yes,
I
sir.
know everybody's birthday.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't trying to brag. I just
Nigga,
want
you
you to know
nigga,
if
you
you're looking
July.
for the,
No.
the best airbrush that you're gonna get.
Everybody.
And holla at Mr. Cliffnote.
Yeah,
No doubt.
yeah, you know.
And with all that being said, what's just like graphic artist,
Animator,
comedy,
comedian, actor,
what's your first love out of it? I actually have a
definitely
lot of
art.
stuff.
Definitely drawing.
Drawing is the
Yeah,
first love.
yeah, definitely drawing.
Wow.
And doing the artwork,
You've
visual
been doing that
art.
since you was a kid, huh?
Yeah, since I could hold a pencil, I was drawing. Yo,
Badass kids.
I should have you
yeah,
tell
I
that
was
story.
drawing on walls.
Cliff, I should have you tell that story about what happened on Strathmore, because we don't have that footage. Remember what you said?
Oh yeah, talking about when you almost hit my dog.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about y'all shit? So you almost hit my
So yeah, I just got my puppy. You know what I'm saying? I'm training
Not the
him. He
puppy.
getting smart. He done learn how to sit. He learn how to shake and all that. But he ain't learn how to stay in the damn yard. So he run out in the street. I'm running to get him, and this car's, you know, almost hit his ass. But she swerved, and it was good. And then I looked, it was Tasha, money Tasha. Oh, what's up, Cliff?
What kind of small world shit
I
is
said,
that?
you better get that on my
You almost hit my dog.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, but you know, he was alright. He
That's some
survived
small
that.
world shit, dog.
It was a brush with death that
That's crazy.
he came across. But
I'm glad he survived it.
Yeah,
I'm
he
glad
survived.
everything worked out.
That's crazy.
Unscarred.
Yeah, me and Cliff go back.
Yep,
Okay.
ACS.
So I want to ask both of y'all, what do y'all think about the Detroit movie scene? Are you guys watching these Detroit movies that's out now?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I love the team that's doing Plug Love and Buffed Up and
That moolah.
Yeah, Moolah.
that's the name of them,
Yeah,
Moolah.
Moolah.
They dope.
Moolah film.
Them outside of them is hit or miss.
Hit
To
or
be
miss.
honest, you know what I'm saying. Some of them is good, some of them is not. Some of them is real not.
But you know what? On some real shit though, I'm programmed to. I watch a movie and maybe 30 minutes in, the movie start looking regular to me. Like, you know what I mean? No matter how ghetto the movie is, about 30 minutes in,
Well, yeah, once
the
you went to
shit start looking regular to me.
if it's decent,
It's
then
decent quality.
'cause some of them
Some
don't
of
ever
them
get
are.
regular to me.
No, but I'm from the fucked up DVD era.
Yeah.
So I remember when motherfuckers was using straight camcorders.
But
You know what I mean? And I was watching them bitches. If the storyline was cool.
But was it a bootleg of a real movie?
Oh, nigga, the worst.
But that's what I'm saying. That's
no,
fine.
the worst.
If it's a bootleg of a real movie, though,
But
you
30
can get
minutes-
into the story.
But you know, I think God wants us to really see things for what they are. Because I swear, everything after 30 minutes in, my eyes adjust to it, and it don't look as ghetto as it did
As you
when it
know it
started
is.
off.
But see, we talking about two different things. You talking about the quality of the shots,
Right. And
I'm
every-
talking about terrible written,
No, so-
terrible
Storyline.
acting.
So what I'm talking about is
Storylines is
able
killing me.
to. So what I'm talking about is able to enjoy it. Okay, after you're able to enjoy it, what is the plot and shit about? Now that's something totally different.
What I'm saying is,
Right.
I don't make it 30 minutes
Yeah.
into a lot of
Yeah.
these movies.
So-
So they be terrible.
So
Like
a couple of them has been dope.
One of the good ones that
Yeah,
I've
no,
seen
listen,
from here
couple dope
is 211.
to that same team, 211, Buffed
Moolah.
Up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Moolah.
Yeah, they good.
Shout out to
That was
Cliff.
a decent storyline too.
Yeah,
That was the brothers
yeah.
working against each other. That was pretty deep.
So
Yeah.
I was in a
Payroll
movie
and that.
called The Cooking Weed.
Giovanni.
Okay, shout out to who you say?
Payroll Giovanni.
Okay, shout out to Payroll Giovanni with these
That's my guy. I got
Well, the Cat Doughboys.
I know.
Yeah.
Cash
Okay.
Boy. Them niggas dope, man. Shout out to
But
Strap
that
more.
was a decent. I love that movie. There's a few other ones that I've seen too. A lot of my that were quality.
I mean
The ones that I liked were usually done by that team.
I'm in
So
the-
shout out to them. Put me in one of y'all movies if you
Yeah,
got
put me in
something.
one
Yeah.
too. You know what I'm saying? I want to say that, but you know, Detroit
How
niggas
these
is.
guys move out films?
For
You
sure.
guys are definitely ready for the movies.
We ready.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
shout out. I did something on YouTube called the Cookie Weed Movie. Check that out.
The cookie weed movie.
Is that the one I saw? You was retarded?
Yeah, I was retarded.
Mentally
I ain't
challenged.
say retarded. I was
Mentally challenged.
I was mentally fucked up.
Yeah.
I was fucked up in the game on the mental tip.
He got his radio on.
Got my
I seen
radio.
the Detroit movie yesterday. Me and Tammy was watching that, and they had a guy in this movie. It was a big dude. I don't know the name of it, but he was playing almost like a Devo role. But he was oh my god, y'all should have seen that acting on his shit. Mickey, he was like,
Hold on.
couldn't believe what I was seeing. I gotta find out this
The
movie,
Mule.
and I gotta show y'all. Y'all gotta.
I
see
seen
this
something
movie.
with a police.
The Mule.
The Mule.
Mule?
The Mule.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
no!
yeah.
Damn, that nigga number. Roy?
They wasn't.
Nah, he is, but I don't think he was supposed to be.
No, they was definitely.
No, that's
They was definitely purposely.
No, listen,
being-
that's Omar Ty, man. That nigga. Shout out to Omar Ty, comedian Omar Ty, man. That nigga got multiple sclerosis or some shit. Yeah, so he was trying to be regular.
Oh,
Yeah, you just hit that nigga with the tartar. Oh man, but he was like he wanted
No,
the
but his
best
partner,
actors.
when his partner,
His partner was shout out to Blackberry. That's the nigga that be with Hi David. Shout out to Blackberry.
partner wasn't slow.
No,
Oh man.
no, Blackberry. Shout out to Blackberry. I'm trying to clean all this
All
shit
that
up. Shout out to Blackberry, man. That nigga was like my when I first got into the game, he was the nigga I got my game from. But you talking about Omar Ty, that nigga that walk a little crooked and talk a little funny.
The fact that they made them police officers in that
Look,
movie,
these niggas on here
they
talking
wanted
about-
us to think they
Look,
was
these niggas on my
Sorry.
shit talking about SMH, nigga. You got all these niggas talking about SMH.
Hey, my bad.
My whole timeline talking about SMH. Hey man, this nigga Clip.
No,
This ain't
Faygo
me.
made me do it.
This nigga Clip, man. Yeah, these
Faygo
niggas,
made me do it.
hey, these
man.
niggas SMH style, nigga. I'm talking about SMH.
Oh man, my bad. I ain't know.
And that nigga,
I did not know.
Right, you
Omar
already
Ty got multiple
That's all
sclerosis.
I thought they was doing the
But he
blank
still be
man.
fucking
Or
bitches with no
handyman.
condom, so
Handyman.
nigga karma, motherfucker.
I thought they was doing the handyman.
No, he be-
man.
you know-
Hold on, man. You talk about me. Did you see the character he played?
Man, that nigga
He was
is
being all
really,
horrible.
he's really like that.
It was real politically incorrect what Faygo did in that movie. What was it called? We.
This a whole
Yeah.
movie?
Yeah, I was in
You ain't shoot it with no like iPhone and no shit, did you?
No, I mean that was I don't know what no they shot it with an actual
Oh,
camera.
okay, so
And then really I'm the shit in Ohio. No, cause all my friends and shit in Ohio, they been
Okay.
hitting me up, and all my family members been like, "Yo, I've been telling niggas you my cousin and shit. They been watching this movie." And I'm like, "What you talking about?" They like, "Nah, nigga, you in the Cookie Weed movie." You the I'm like, "Damn, Ohio, nigga." So I'm lit in Ohio, so I go to Ohio. I'm that guy. So hey, so if you promoters in Ohio, if you want to bring me to that bitch, I'm
Y'all
ready.
just make sure
I go
the
to Columbus,
SMH
Youngstown, Cincinnati, whatever, nigga. It's 1999. All of that shit, I come through that bitch. Radio, yeah, radio. What was my name on that bitch? Stereo. Hey, Stereo wanna come
yeah.
through, man. Bring me through. Y'all know I'm that guy out there. Yeah.
So what
Shout
y'all
out
got
to Ohio.
popping for 20? Y'all are excited about going into 2021. What's the
Yeah.
plans?
Hopefully we'll be able to actually start shooting this movie that we've been working on, air it out. That's
Okay.
definitely one of the plans.
Are you guys, you said you are gonna team up with Mulan for that, or?
No, we want to. Shout
I
out to
mean, it'd be
Moolah.
nice, yeah. I mean, I don't know them. I actually,
You don't know them
I met
niggas,
Murder
but fuck with
Pain years ago when I was working at the
Hey,
airbus
fuck with
shop,
me, I can act.
rapping, just on some music.
I don't want to go to that
Okay.
school,
But
goddamn.
outside of that, I don't really know them.
Okay.
I never met.
Yeah, but Moolah, fuck with me, man. I go to the
They
school for a
definitely
little bit.
gonna
Let me get a
follow you
scholarship.
soon. I'm getting them on. Trust me.
You get who?
Moolah Films on the show.
Oh
Hey, man, get me on that show
Oh,
too.
yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
Make
You
it
wanna come back?
Yeah.
Y'all wanna come back? I just had y'all come audition.
Yeah,
I set it
we
up.
can audition.
They
We
don't
ain't
even
gonna,
know.
I mean, we ain't gonna be on no, I mean, you know, get some respect. I mean,
I just don't want to
have
play
some
crackhead.
integrity.
I want to
I
play
can
crackhead.
audition like I'm a
or,
little nigga. I mean, I'm fake.
I'm weird.
I mean, Moolah, I'm here to present myself to you as a first
That
round
might
pick.
be all they give us.
Oh,
That
man.
might be all they give
I
us.
audition, but not like that. Not a whole lot. What's
Be the
special
best
is that?
crackhead they ever seen.
No, I
That's
just
all.
auditioned for a different part. You know, I just don't want to be out there as a crackhead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bring some food, nigga. Nah, I want some chicken, man, next time.
So what kind of chicken you like? You cook? You guys
Listen, I would love
I learned how
my
to,
ideal.
I had to.
Okay, talk your shit.
No, I'm just saying learn to cook a little bit. Go
cook? You
ahead.
cook?
I can cook. But my ideal chicken would be being able to eat church's chicken and not die.
I've been eating it all my life. I'm here.
Churches, y'all.
Super greasy.
Listen,
I
if
just do leg and thigh and 2 peppers.
But how's the chicken?
Leg and
sandwich,
thigh
though?
and
I love
2
Popeyes.
peppers?
I
I
can't-
love it.
Church, you got a
that's
chicken
what I
sandwich?
get. Dark meat.
Churches, I don't mess with that chicken sandwich.
I love Popeyes. I can't lie. I was one of the
But
people.
Church's chicken?
You love that chicken
I
sandwich?
love Popeyes.
I haven't had one in a while.
I had one back when I'm vegan now, so, but when I was eating meat, I had a Popeye chicken sandwich.
How do you like being vegan, Cliff?
I don't, but it's healthier. I feel better.
His neck got little. Little ass neck now. That nigga can focus. He can focus on them elbows a little bit better. That nigga been that bitch like, tell y'all.
No, I mean, you know, I ain't mad at it. I learned the stuff that I know how to fix at home and eat without being hungry. A lot of rice and lentils and beans and
Is it good though?
yeah, the stuff that I eat been good.
Yeah, beans is delicious. I was a vegetarian in the
That's
12th
what actually, why
grade.
don't you start with vegetarian then work your way to vegan? Because that's what I'm
It's the same
working on.
thing.
Lactose intolerant, so I already wasn't really doing cheese like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just really about cutting meat out. Pause.
Right.
Do you do
Why you still
like
cannot
tofu or
steal
meat?
that from Dame Dash?
I'm not the only one who says.
No, you
he's
don't.
not the only one who says pause.
Yes, he do.
It's a
In
whole.
interviews.
It's actually a hip hop thing
In
now.
interviews. It's not
Yeah.
gonna, you gonna get us dealt with.
No, you say
You're
pause.
gonna get the crazy.
Especially in battle rap, it'll be a lot of pause moments
Oh,
in
yeah.
battle rap.
Which is something that you do.
Oh yeah.
seen a nigga-
I'm back active at that too since the
Really?
comment. Oh yeah. So it's a page on Instagram called the 40 Cal Show. 40 Cal was in the Diplomats, and that's another reason why I say pause is actually a Harlem thing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, is it?
And well, I mean, it's spread across the globe through hip hop, but
Okay.
it started in Harlem. But on the 40 Cal Show, 40 Cal is a member of Dipset, and he has a show where people go on there and spit bars. Who really got bars?
Damn, I got one look.
Okay.
And cats go in there and talk their stuff or whatever.
Get these niggas back
And
up.
somebody called me out, basically. Somebody called me out on the battle tip. So I'm like, okay, let's get it.
You know who called you out?
It was a dude named Irv the Voice. He's not really
Popular.
known like that. So it's going to be an easy victory.
Okay. When
He's
is
been on
it?
there for 2 hours.
I've been trying to get him to set it up. I've been telling him
So,
like,
because with the COVID, y'all gonna
oh no, it's not going. It's just going to be virtual.
Oh, it's virtual.
It's going to be virtual.
Oh,
He's
wow.
from Brooklyn. I think he stayed. I don't even know where he stayed at, but he's from Brooklyn.
Like your mama,
Okay.
so like your grandmama died.
He's
Give me
he's
30
in another
minutes.
state
Shit,
anyway.
She gonna still be there.
So
Okay.
yeah, that's gonna go down. I'm hoping within the next month.
Can
Or
y'all do freestyle comedy? Can y'all like, was it improv? Is that how you call
Yeah,
it?
my bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, we can do that.
Can
What
we
you
get
need?
y'all, well, how does that work?
So I feel like I owe you because I was just talking some shit because my mama, I know you still looking, mama, and then why your ass gonna call? But you can say whatever you wanted to say on
she gonna whoop your
Facebook.
ass.
So you gonna call, knowing damn well grandma's still breathing.
Leave your mama alone.
Gonna call. I'm trying to live out my dream. You want me to move out? Well, let me live out my dreams. Gonna call in the middle of the show. Mama.
He's
Now what you
silly.
say?
No, you guys are improving. How does that work?
I just did it.
That was improv?
Yeah, my mama, I don't live with my mama.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm gonna fuck these hoes. I live with my
Faygo
mama.
colder with it than me. I gotta spit my written
Shit.
jokes.
I just gave you what you needed.
I mean, I did
I need
improv
what I
comedy,
need.
but it was like they give us a
Dark meat
situation
chicken.
and we had to act it out and make it funny. Like, well, I did that, but off the top, like, hey, be funny. I'm not really. Okay, so it was a black man, a white man, a
So you don't
Chinese
think you can
man.
go on Wild 'N Out?
Oh, I could definitely do that.
Nah,
But
first
see,
off-
they have stuff set up.
Yeah, that shit's set up on Wild 'N Out. Them niggas, they come to the
Some
punchline.
songs.
No, they come to the punchline. They
Yeah.
are dead
Well,
and
no, I
dead.
mean, that stuff, because it's still, that's basically freestyle rapping to
Them
me.
niggas come to
So,
punchline and be.
I could do that.
Look, my mama on here
Speaking
talking
of
about something.
punchline,
No, you don't want me to say it on here
Faygo
for real?
Faygo Red, tell us about Punchline.
My bad, I'm talking about my mama. My mama on here trying to talk some shit. Okay.
Talk to me about Punchline. Is that where you got started at doing your thing? Or is that one of
No,
your
it's
spots?
not. But Punchline did get me out here. You know what I'm saying? I was
Okay.
Faygo before the Punchline.
Okay.
You know, but the Punchline did heighten me up though. It got my game out here nationally.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because you got national acts coming to the punchline.
Right.
You know what I mean? People you get to rub shoulders with. Then you got the rest of the city.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I mean? So, with the audience, I say probably like 25% of the people
25%.
knew me
Okay.
before
Mm-hmm.
they came into the punchline.
Okay.
But the punchline took me to different heights.
Wow.
Punchline is a legit ass comedy club that was low key the best in the Midwest.
Really?
Yeah, because we had everybody. You know what I mean? We had we had Bruce, Corey Holcomb,
Mm-hmm.
Bill Bellamy.
They are.
I got to
Now
open
we-
up for Mr. Cooper.
Yeah,
Really?
hell yeah. Mark Curry.
Mark Curry.
Lunell came. Eddie Griffin came, popped up
Wow.
on my birthday.
Down there, huh?
Yeah, he came through. So the Punchline Comedy Lounge is in history.
That's when I learned that I could do it
Hosted
for real though, like, cause that was like I said, at the white clubs, they kind of laugh anyway, just to be nice, even if they're not
Oh,
feeling
wow. That's
No,
But
for real. That's
no,
what's up.
but the black clubs, they like, nigga, you better be funny.
Right.
And if you make them laugh, you know you got it. And I was
Mhm.
making them laugh. I'm like, okay, all right, I got it. I can
okay.
do this.
Commercial break, guys. A
Hell
word
yeah.
from our sponsor, and we'll be right back.
Script-
Back on the Kraze show, and we were just talking about
Just being fucked up.
The pandemic.
Just
Now,
being
is the strippers
fucked up.
essential?
And the pandemic.
that boy said just being
Just
fucked
being
up.
fucked up.
They're not essential.
Fucked up.
Just
That's
being
what we just
fucked up.
talked about on
The
Kraze
niggas didn't
show.
know.
But when they still working,
Didn't nobody know you wasn't gonna be able to come outside.
Parking lot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, during the pandemic, was the strippers still doing lap
The
dances?
strippers was still fucking nigga. They got
They
Instagram.
had drive-by parking lots that
The strippers got
OnlyFans.
Instagram, my nigga.
Still working through the
They was
pandemic?
doing OnlyFans at demon time.
They was?
They was still selling pussy, bro.
At the house.
I believe that, but I'm talking
Fan.
about, were they legally giving lap dances?
Y'all probably got a few little
They
Corona
were
lap
dancing
dances.
outside. I didn't know lap dances.
I said, y'all probably got a few little Corona lap dances.
Oh, no, I wasn't there. That's
Shit was-
what I'm asking. 'Cause
Shit
I'm
was
like,
open on the low.
Where were they stripping at? The bars were closed. Some after-hour joints or something?
Well, you know, some of them bars is like considered restaurants though, right? That just happen to have strippers.
No, you got
It didn't work like that. Because food is essential.
They did private party.
Yeah.
They-
My man's know. Like, yeah.
Food is
I ain't gonna
essential.
say
I
nothing.
don't use food as the excuse to go to the titty
I
bar.
don't say y'all, because I haven't been to titty bar in years.
Nigga, I use titties as an excuse to go to the titty bar.
Yeah, last time I went,
I
I
like
spent
titties.
$40 before
I
I,
could go to the
saw
Outback.
one breast.
What's with this $40 shit? Y'all don't
No,
You
no,
know
not that kind of 40. I didn't spend 40 for nothing. It wasn't nothing strange. It's
No
no
one.
Just
one.
asking from a man perspective. Why y'all keep talking $40? Y'all ain't never
I don't-
So I ain't never gave nobody no cash.
I don't purposely trick.
First
I'll
off.
say that. I don't purposely, because when you take a girl out to
Can
eat,
y'all help us kill this $40?
So
I can't, because I don't have nothing
So
to do
maybe
with
so now one time now I can say $20 because a couple times chicks that hit me up on some can you give my babysitter $20 or my babysitter $40 so we can hang out. You know what I mean?
And you did that?
And I know they be lying. You know what I mean? You know,
$40
yeah,
is
I
the common
want my,
request.
my
Like,
sister gonna watch my
$40
kids.
real
Can you
quick.
pay
So
my
it just
sister to watch my
became-
kids
Yeah.
so we can hang
became
out?
that.
My
And that
sister
shit
never
was
charged
$40.
me no $40.
You know what I mean?
$40.
So I don't know,
Hey,
maybe.
Ryan.
So maybe.
But I'm not speaking from experience.
So
because I don't trick.
listen. So maybe the $40 came from that, meaning, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
can you give me $40 for a babysitter?
Niggas
For
are
gas,
making
but I ain't never gave no
Gas.
chicks
Right.
no
I
money
mean,
to
it be
hang out
random
with me.
stuff, $40.
You know what I'm saying? You hang out with
Women
me.
ask for $40
Shit,
a lot.
some
You know what
food,
I'm saying?
some
Just miscellaneous.
Men start cutting to the
It's
chase.
miscellaneous.
Right.
Went in, yeah.
Which women?
Some food,
I don't
jokes,
know.
and dingling.
I remember I was like 17,
Man,
18.
I ain't giving nobody no
No, I mean, no, women that I deal with don't be asking for $40 randomly.
Come on,
I
man.
don't know where the $40
But
came.
I've heard it, I've seen it.
But I really think the $40 came from the
It's
babysitting
like a
shit.
trick phrase.
I think it came from that. I think that was the initial joke. I think it was the initial. I think it was the initial joke, and I think people's feelings got hurt. But I think it started from because a lot of chicks used to hit me with the $20, the $30, the $40 on some pay my babysitter so we can hang out. And I give them the $40.
Sell for that.
I don't know. I didn't see.
You know what I'm saying? Because they hit you when you pull up.
$40 on their phone bill.
Yeah, they hit you when you pull up. When you pull up to the driveway, that's when they say that shit. And it's too late. You
What it is like they feel like.
This close to the pussy, so
Even-
you ain't
yeah.
gonna turn back.
And even if you a broke
back,
cash,
I'm
you got
already on
$40.
brand bill.
You know what
You
I'm
gonna
saying?
spend that anyway.
I'm already
You
on
gonna spend
brand
40
bill.
anyway.
Them niggas like,
I feel you. I agree.
yeah, we on brand.
What I'm
we
saying
on brand
is
bill
they
and
feel like
school crab, bitch.
You
Them
can
niggas
either
is
ask for
killing.
100 and get
I mean,
done,
it's too deep. This
or
is
you ask for
totally
40
flat. I'm
and
already
get a
in
lot
the
of cats
box,
to
but
give you
this-
40,
Not even a whole
which
50,
should equal
just
more
the
than that 100 that you was trying to get.
It's right. Why they take the 10 off? You got
It's just like the dollar
Peanut
store.
butter jelly
Like, you
sandwich.
know,
You trying to get you in the
you gonna
gas.
sell more there
But you
because it's
get
cheaper.
40
I got 2 followers. I'm talking that bullshit. Them niggas are left. I should've went from 10 to 2. Fuck y'all. Y'all don't fuck with a player.
Word.
40 don't do shit. That's not.
Hey, I'm not
But
gonna
my
argue
mama
with
and
that.
daddy still
I
trying to
can't
give a
argue
nigga
with
40
that.
don't cut it no
But what I
more.
will say is that's the common request. For
40 don't get it, guys.
$40.
Y'all can kill that 40.
No, I don't know where that 40 come from. I'm
40
40 I
ball.
don't know where the 40 come from. to be
That wasn't
honest.
no amount back in
I
my
ain't,
day.
you know, because I never offered no woman no money to hang out with me. That ain't my thing. If you want to hang out with me, I'm a good ass
Somebody said-
not
time.
purposely.
Somebody said,
I
well,
didn't
you
offer
niggas 40
to.
to leave them alone.
Man, I take it. Oh, I take
You
it.
know,
I ain't
40.
never, I ain't never.
All
I
the
didn't-
chicks got
and if I offer to take you to the
Hey,
movies,
if a chick,
$40 right
listen,
there.
if I like
do
the
is
chick,
say
You know what I'm
and she
saying?
stopped me dead in my tracks and said, here's $40, leave, I say, bitch, I
All
love
you
you.
gotta do is say you
I wish I could fuck, I wish I could get on more
I ain't
bitches
never
now.
had to pay niggas.
I'll be a millionaire. I'll run through you bitches. I'll trick you like we cool and say some fucked up shit to get
So guys,
$40.
what was besides the pandemic? What was the worst thing that happened in 2020 for y'all? For you, Cliff, what happened?
For me,
A chick that don't want to leave the pandemic in the pandemic.
the worst thing that
2021.
happened during the pandemic.
Was it the pandemic or I'm still excluding that?
I'm trying to think.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
All the
I ain't
people
gonna
that
lie.
died,
Like, not to like drain the mood, but I'm losing people.
yeah, the people that actually died,
Yeah.
you know, that's it.
People who
I
didn't
hate
have
that.
to go.
I hate
That
that.
just didn't have to happen.
I hate
Yeah.
that.
Y'all taking a shot? Raise your hand. Y'all getting a corona shot?
No,
No, I thought somebody shot at a Remy shot, not just a Remy shot. She fucked me up with that. I raised my hand. It's just a trick. She worked for the government, y'all.
And just for the record, this all happened because white people were so resentful of Barack Obama, and they had to vote this incompetent white man in. That's
Hey, but look,
really
but
simple.
but the vaccine is giving niggas bail palsy. Niggas
Yeah.
whole right side of their mouth getting
Let's
twitched out.
not go too
These
far.
niggas twitched out.
It's
Yeah.
just a few. It ain't no whole bunch. Nah, let's not scare people now. I know why
Shit.
black people is
It
I
ain't
don't know
distrustful.
enough about the vaccine to take it,
I
but I do
understand
know that every time I get
that.
a
But
flu
you
shot,
don't know
I
if you
get
gonna
the
be a
flu.
bail palsy
Huh?
nigga or not though. It might not be everybody, but don't nobody know if they gonna be
I don't
that.
get it at all when I don't get the flu shot. So
Well, I ain't got the flu shot, but I got the chills and all that for the next morning.
Yeah,
One night I
it's
got it, but the
like-
next morning it was all gone.
But you
Yeah,
just
see,
introducing
but
your
when I don't
DNA to the virus so that you can be familiar with how to fight it off. That's all
Yeah,
that
that's
a
it.
vaccine is you introducing your DNA to the virus so that it learns how to fight it off. So yes, you're susceptible to it in the beginning, but then as your body builds immunity, you begin to get familiar with all of the structure of that virus so that it can fight it.
In
see how
theory,
everybody do it.
in theory, all of that was in theory. That's in theory.
I'm just
But
saying.
they not ready yet, cause
We
niggas
just can't
is
be
in bail
doing
palsy.
anything. We
Yeah, I
gotta.
saw that.
We can't trust science on this one
No,
thing
no.
and then not trust it
No,
on the
no.
other. That's all I'm
No,
saying.
everything you said was
What I'm
correct.
saying is I'm gonna
You
wait
can't
till
trust
everybody
science
else do
here.
it.
You can't trust
Yeah, let me see
science
how it
on
go.
Tesla and then not trust it over here is
No,
all
no,
I'm saying.
I'm gonna let enough niggas get Bell palsy before I jump in there.
And Bell's palsy is most times a very
Is it
temporary
temporary?
condition.
But how long though do you gotta look on the whoop whoop? How long do you gotta not be able to defend yourself?
6 months.
Because you got Bell palsy. You
my God.
nigga, so you gotta be susceptible to these streets for 8 months
Nah,
before that shit wear off?
it's too
So all day you go to the liquor store, Bell palsied out. Niggas pushing your head all up against shit.
Bell
You
palsy.
be focused on trying to get better, not trying to be at the liquor store.
No, you gotta live your life. You need some chicken noodle soup.
Yeah.
you
Nigga,
better
if
send
If you get it
somebody.
from the liquor store, you got more problems.
First off, if you went and got the vaccine, you went for some money. Okay? So your game
Are they
ain't.
paying people for that? For
Yeah.
the vaccine?
No, they
To
not.
get the
Stop
vaccine?
staring, friend.
They ain't paying.
If you
Oh.
don't stop spreading these lies.
So niggas volunteering for the Bill palsy?
The Bell palsy is real.
Oh, so they niggas volunteering for the Billy
that's
boy?
real.
It's just a few. How many stories you
want
done
that.
seen?
I thought
Why you
niggas was.
trying to confirm this shit?
I don't want
I
that.
thought niggas was paying. Listen, I thought it was like a, you know
No,
what? Give me
niggas
some
ain't
money.
getting
I'll fuck
paid.
around
No
and get into the game.
No, it's only been like
Bells.
3 cases of Bell's palsy. Y'all
Hey guys,
stop.
listen.
It's been 6 cases.
We get ready to start the Wine and Kraze show down. What y'all want to leave with? Say, talk to us. What's the last thing y'all want to leave the Kraze show with? Cliff, what you got popping? Tell them about all that.
I'm still, working on music. I got more, another issue of Path to Notification to be coming.
Okay.
I'm working on the cartoon, Hello Nurses, a music video for another project, a music project that'll be coming out. We got this movie me and Faygo and Fat Father and Joe been working on, aired out. And hopefully we'll be shooting that in 2021, God willing. That sound all future 2021.
You guys gonna put together a soundtrack for your movie? That's
Probably.
They're not really doing that with Detroit movies, but they should. You gotta do the whole shebang. You gotta give it all.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's all I got going. I'm getting back into battle rap, so that'll be going down.
Yep.
Faygo, what you got going?
Shit like
What you
that.
got popping going into the 2021?
Man, I got, you know what? So, alright, so he threw it out there. We got a movie that we putting together, you know what I mean, that I feel real good about because, we involved in it from the rooter to the tutor, writing that boy, and we taking our time. We not rushing. We don't feel rushed. We really trying to make a masterpiece. And the people that we got with it, I respect them creatively. Like, you know what I mean? And this whole process of creating it, they showed me pieces of them that I didn't even know existed. So it's dope. You know what I mean? Like it's really dope. You know what I'm saying? So that project is dope. I got some things that I like to kind of keep top secret.
Okay.
But I throw something out there. I want to do a special / documentary. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm working on.
On yourself, right?
On myself.
That's
You know what I
dope.
mean? On myself / Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Yeah, my phone just died. Follow me on Instagram at 7 Mile Faygo with a 7 Mile Faygo. And follow me on YouTube. Listen, so I have this thing where I review Coney Islands. So I go to different Coney Islands and I kind of hold them accountable for keeping their places clean and safe and the prices being, you know what I mean, ungougeable. You know what I mean? So don't gouge prices, motherfuckers, Coney dogs, $3 and no shit like that. So we shame you if the shit is some bullshit, if the shit don't taste good,
Wow.
if the shit dangerous, if the shit dirty, or whatever, you know what I mean? We judging you,
I gotta go
put it out
to
there, and we had a billboard on 8 Mile in Greenfield, so we legit. Shout out to L. George's, because right now they got the best Conies and shit, they got the best review from us. You know what I mean? I gotta give
Which
them a shout out.
6
The
months
106 Mile and Shaker.
My, who?
You know what I mean?
that's
that bitch legit.
You know
You know what I'm saying?
That's our next
So right now, that's the most legit one. I ain't gonna say the prices is legit, but the food legit.
You know another legit one?
You know.
It's Sherwood Coney on Livernois and stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh okay.
Nonies.
Okay.
Nonies
All right. So
Nonies.
look. Oh Nonies. Oh yeah. Nonies Grill. Dope. They came late in the game, but they legit. They breakfast stupid. So look. If you on Facebook, follow me, Dwayne Hampton. But Jump Shots and Coney's the group. Jump Shots and Coney's the group on Facebook. Get up in there. Okay.
Y'all gotta try chili mustard onions too. That's the vegetarian Coney.
Oh, we about to do that.
Y'all about to?
Oh yeah.
Y'all already knew about it?
Oh, we
guys.
on it. CMO.
We got
CMO. Yeah, I'm hungry.
We hungry. We all hungry.
Oh yeah, follow me on
We can
Instagram.
just leave here and like go to like Graham's Horn right now and eat shit. Remember back in the day?
Yeah, we can do that. Y'all wanna do that?
What, Rams on?
They got open. Scroll.
Somebody is.
But follow me on Instagram, Mr. Cliffnote, and then follow my music page, Mr. Cliffnote Music. So those are my 2 Instagrams that I'm gonna put out there.
We out, guys. We're coming back next
What's the wine? That's the Kraze. What's the wine? What's the wine? That's the Kraze. Yeah. What's the wine? That's the Kraze. Yeah. What's the wine? What's the wine? That's the Kraze. Yeah. What's the wine? It's the Kraze. What's the wine? What's the wine? It's the Kraze. Yeah. You know exactly what it is when you play it down. Miss Kraze got them going